ito ang ipinaglaban ninyo at ipinaglalaban natin, ipapagpatuloy natin at binigyan tayo ng pagkakataon ng PET na ipagpatuloy ang laban natin.
Sir, pero hindi ba kayo frustrated dahil
Frustrated?
parang wala
Kung ako lang nung 2 days after nag-file ako ng protest, tapos na siyempre, and every additional day is a little bit more frustrating. But again, we abide by the system.
So do you feel you're being robbed of your term? Parang ganun ba?
Yes, definitely. By conducting the cheating in the election, they robbed the proper vice president who won the election, myself, from the 3 years of service. So yes, I do.
May message po kayo sa kabilang camp kay VP Leni Robredo?
I talk to them through my lawyers, not through the press.
Kasi between the two of us, parang hindi yata ako ang may ugaling mag-rob. Between the two of us, lahat na na-achieve ko, pinagpaguran ko. Wala akong fake diplomas, wala akong anything. Hindi ako naglalabas ng fake news. Parang dapat hindi niya kaya yung sabihin kasi between the two of us, alam ko hindi ako yung robber. Yung PET committee report. Yun naman yung hinihingi natin last week pa para malaman ng publiko kung ano talaga yung nag-transpire doon sa recount, ano talaga yung botong lumabas, at sino talaga yung nagsasabi ng katotohanan. Dahil napakaraming balita ng mga nakaraang linggo, na marami dito sa mga balita hindi totoo. Merong mga reports sa Manila Times, merong mga lumabas sa social media. Merong campaign sa social media na proclaim the real VP. Merong sinabi today na nanalo na si Marcos sa round 1. Last week may sinabi na i-junk ng Supreme Court yung committee report at napatunayan na lahat na ito hindi totoo. So yung pag-order ng Supreme Court today na isa publiko na yung report, napakagandang balita nito. Kasi una, malalaman ng publiko kung ano talaga yung tunay na nangyari during the recount. Yun yung umpisa. Yung pangalawa, despite that, nananatili kami sa aming paniniwala na walang ibang acceptable na desisyon kundi i-dismiss yung protest.
Okay.
Well,
Gusto ko muna para hindi ako kaharang tayo dyan. Sir, you seem jolly. Bakit parang medyo...
Siyempre masaya ako, tuloy yung kaso ko. Yung gusto ni Justice Kagiwa, i-dismiss yung kaso na tapusin na yung petition ko, na sasabihin, dismiss the entire petition. Yun ang hinihingi ni Justice Kagiwa. Hindi pumayag yung Supreme Court. So buhay ang kaso. And it continues and ipaglalaban pa rin natin papunta hanggang sa lahat ng ebidensya na nais namin ipakita sa tribunal ay naipakita na namin, nabigyan kami pagkakataon na ipakita lahat ng ebidensya namin.
So,
but the net result of today's NBank decisions is that tuloy ang kaso.
Sir,
hindi dinismiss
Opo.
yung kaso ko.
So sir, despite the delay, that's still favorable to you?
Of course. Gusto ni Justice Kagiwa tapusin na hindi nag-agree sa kanya yung Supreme Court. But beyond that, I have nothing to report. But yes, good result.
Sir, hindi ba frustrating that it's already 3 years?
Of course, it's frustrating, pero what are you going to do? You have to trust the wisdom of our justices. At saka the case is complicated. It is the first time any presidential protest has arrived to this stage in the protest. So, but it should be, maybe after all of this, kailangan balikan natin ang sistema natin ng pagprotesta, the whole electoral system, para tingnan natin, para maging mas maayos, because it is not advantageous to our electoral system, our voters, our political system, the entire state, that we wait for this long, for this important a decision. But nonetheless, that was what has happened in the last 3 years. What happened today is the case goes on, and we will go from strength to strength.
So PET, the Supreme
what?
Court, Supreme Court, PT, Presidential Electoral Tribunal, they're still deliberating on the petition by Marcos, no, versus BP Leni. Ngayon, you know already the issues, no, and there are two ways probably that the Supreme Court can go. One is dismiss the petition under Rule 65. If it does so, is that okay with? I mean, what do you think? What does the palace think about the decision to follow Rule 65?
First, as we have repeatedly said, we never interfere with the function, the duty, and work of any co-equal branch as well as independent constitutional bodies. So we'll leave it at that.
So whatever the Supreme Court decides
Whatever,
on PT.
we will follow, as everybody should. Oh, in relation to that, I was guest at the Chiefs show on TV5 yesterday, and I was asked about that, but I think I misunderstood the question, and I opined because they were asking, what if two justices retire and there are no replacements yet? Can they decide? Akala ko ang tinatanong sa akin yung Electoral Tribunal ng mga senador. Kaya sabi ko, no, kailangan merong replacement muna. But hindi. Even kung may dalawang retirees, kahit nawala yun, they can decide kasi en banc naman yun. So, I was wrong in my opinion kahapon. In fact, I told Luchi Valdez. So, whatever the decision of the court, we should abide by it.
Sir, bigayin ko lang. Kasi may third course of action si former Senator Marcos, no? And this
Ano
is
ba yung
to
kanyang
nullify votes in 3 provinces in Mindanao, Lanao del Sur, Basilan, and I forgot the other one. Ngayon, kung sa 65 hindi siya makarecover ng mga votes, ang gusto nilang mangyari is still proceed, not dismiss the petition, but proceed with the annulment of votes in the 3 provinces because that's a legal issue. From your perspective as a lawyer and from the palace point of view, mukhang alam ko na yung sasagot niyo, sir.
Hindi magiging inconsistent ako. Sinabi ko na nga, we will not interfere. Yan, hayaan nyo na sila. We'll just wait. Let the parties argue their case in court and the PET will have to render its decision.
In accordance with Rule 65 ng PET and in accordance with the results of the recount. Yun naman yung nakasaad sa sariling regulations ng PET at yun yung nakasaad sa batas. Makikita pag nilabas na yung report kung ano yung lumabas sa recount at makikita na walang substantial recovery si Marcos. Pero gayon pa man, kami ay susunod, parati naman kami sumusunod, parati naming nirerespeto yung Supreme Court, parati kaming sumusunod sa order, yung order na mag-file ng memorandum, susundin namin within 20 days from receipt. Gusto ko lang gamitin yung pagkakataon na ito magpasalamat. Magpasalamat sa maraming supporters na kusang loob na pumunta. Hindi lang ngayong linggo, pero yung mga nakaraang linggo. Nagpapasalamat kami, hindi lang doon sa mga pumupunta sa Supreme Court linggo-linggo para mag-vigil. Pero yung supporters din sa iba't ibang bahagi ng Pilipinas, sa Naga, sa Cebu, sa Baguio, sa Cagayan de Oro, sa Maguindanao, Lanao del Sur, Negros, at iba pang bahagi ng Pilipinas na nagkanya-kanyang vigil para ipakita yung suporta. Para kasi sa kanila, hindi lang ito suporta sa akin, pero proteksyon sa sarili nilang boto. Proteksyon na hindi nakawin yung kanilang boto. Kaya sa kanila, nagpapasalamat kami. At nagpapasalamat din kami sa lahat na post sa social media na nagpapakita ng suporta. Again, kahit sa social media, hindi lang yung suporta sa akin, pero pag siguro na yung boto nila noong nakaraang eleksyon, hindi manakaw.
Okay. Mara daw muna.
Hi ma'am, medyo wala pong boses today. Earlier we saw some reports from the Supreme Court that Justice Carpio dissented and said, like you said, there's no other reason for the case to go on because there's no substantial recovery. And he said that the ruling today actually supposedly paves the way for a possible ballot recount, ballot revision or vote recount in the ARMM provinces. Meron po din po ba tayong ganong apprehension, ma'am?
Yun naman yung posisyon namin mula sa umpisa, na walang ibang acceptable na desisyon based sa Rule 65 and based sa results ng recount, kundi dismiss yung petisyon. Paalala lang na nagkaroon ng preliminary conference. And during the preliminary conference, in accordance with the rules of the Presidential Electoral Tribunal, si Marcos yung pinapili. Siya yung pinapili ng 3 probinsya which best exemplifies the fraud that he is alleging. Hindi kami yung pumili, siya. At pinili niya Camarines Sur, Iloilo, at Negros Oriental. In accordance with the rules of the PET, ito yung magiging basehan, yung recount dito sa pinili niyang provinces, ito yung magiging basehan kung magpapatuloy yung protest o i-dismiss. And in accordance with the rules, magpapatuloy lang yung protest kung meron siyang substantial recovery. Pag nilabas na nung committee yung kanilang report, makikita nyo na walang substantial recovery. So talagang the only way to go is to dismiss the protest. Ngayon, ang gusto naman ni Marcos, magkaroon na naman ng additional provinces sa ARMM. If I am not mistaken, Lanao del Sur, Maguindanao, and Basilan. Dapat sana yun na yung pinili niya. Diba? Dapat sana yun na yung pinili niya nung umpisa. Bakit hindi niya yun pinili? Bakit pinili niya yung Sur, Iloilo, sa Negros Oriental na wala kaming say sa pinili niya? Siya yung nagpili. Ngayong wala siya dong nakuha, gusto niya na namang maghanap sa iba. Yung sa akin lang, alam naman namin na kahit saan siya maghanap, wala pa din siya mahahanap. Pero the mere fact na nagda-drag on ito for so long, nagkakaroon lang siya ng plataforma para magpropaganda ng mga kasinungalingan. Nagkakaroon siya ng propaganda na magsabi na siya yung totoong nahirang na VP. Tapos na yung eleksyon, Prinoclaim tayo ng Kongreso, yung resulta ng galing sa COMELEC, prinoclaim tayo ng Kongreso, panalo tayo. Nagkaroon ng recount, panalo ulit tayo. So ilang panalo pa ang kailangan para maniwala siya na hindi siya yung nanalo?
Ma'am, just a follow-up. How were you feeling today, ma'am? Are you relieved by the decision given all the speculations in the past weeks?
Siguro half relieved. Relief because isa sa publiko, yung committee report, tingin ko napakahalagang maging transparent lahat para alam ng tao, sino ba sa aming dalawa yung nagsisinungaling? Ano ba talaga yung nangyari during the recount? Yun naman yung hinihingi namin, di ba, na isa publiko. Relieved ako because of that. Pero frustrated na hindi pa din na-dismiss. Kasi ang paniniwala talaga namin, there's no other way but to dismiss this, considering their own rules and considering the results of the recount.
Ines ka.
Afternoon, ma'am. On yung, kasi ang medyo surprising yung suddenly parties are being made to comment on BBM's motion to nullify results in Basilan, Lanao del Sur, and Maguindanao. Ma'am, would you say that by asking the parties to comment on this motion by BBM to nullify the results in these provinces, SC is already defying Rule 65? Because Rule 65 states that there should be a substantial recovery before the protest can proceed.
Ako, I don't know how much I can divulge considering the orders of the Supreme Court. Pero siguro to simplify the issues. As I have said earlier, nagkaroon ng preliminary conference. Kung titingnan niyo yung petition ni Marcos, meron siyang 2 causes of action. Yung una, wala na yon. Yung pangalawa, yun yung naging object ng preliminary conference. Naging object ng preliminary conference na pagdating sa revision, pipili nga siya ng 3. Ewan ko kung may kopya kayo ng aming manifestation yesterday. Pero dun sa manifestation namin yesterday, kinote namin from the stenographic notes of the preliminary conference ano exactly yung nag-transpire? Ano yung statements ng abogado ni Marcos? At makikita doon sa statements ng abogado ni Marcos na ito talagang tatlo, ito na yung pinipili nila, at kung wala silang makuhang substantial recovery out of this, nag-a-agree sila na kailangan na talaga i-dismiss ang case in accordance with Rule 65. So ngayon, yun yung kanilang statements, and if we can give you a copy of our manifestation kasi quoted doon in toto kung ano yung sinabi. Dapat sana i-dismiss na. Yung again, kung ang gusto niya sana nullification ng vote sa ARMM, dapat yun na sana yung track niya from the preliminary conference. Pero ngayon, iba na yung kanya sinasabi. Ang sinasabi niya lang ngayon, parang wala akong substantial recovery dun sa tatlo, pero pwede bang tingnan pa din itong another 3. Na ito, it will go against Rule 65. Kasi sa Rule 65, talagang no more than 3 pilot provinces yung pipiliin.
Thank you.
Adrian.
Na-rob daw siya ng term at yun nga, he was robbed, the proper vice president was robbed daw, siya yun. Ano masasabi niya doon?
Parang nakakatawa naman na siya yung nagsasabi nun. Kasi between the two of us, parang hindi yata ako ang may ugaling mag-rob. Between the two of us, lahat na na-achieve ko, pinagpaguran ko, wala akong fake diplomas, wala akong anything. Hindi ako naglalabas ng fake news. Parang dapat hindi niya kaya yung sabihin kasi between the two of us, alam ko hindi ako yung robber.